It's Friday here at Fox 17 Morning News, and today we're going to work on the shoulders. Joining us now, personal trainer Joe Stankowski. Mighty Joe, good to see you, buddy.
It's always a pleasure.
So we're going to shoulder the load here.
Shoulders are tricky. I mean,
Right.
we need them to be strong. We need to be able to move through a wide range, but we also need strength. And when you give up some strength, you get the mobility and vice versa, so it's a tricky sort of joint. So the first thing we need to do to see if your shoulders are healthy enough to train the way we want to train is we need to measure something. We need to measure the mobility that you have.
Okay.
So to standardize a test, this is something anybody could do at home or at their office, wherever they might be. Grab a tape measure, a ruler, something that has measurement increments. And I want to take your hand, and I want to just measure the length of your hand and kind of go from heel to toe and get about 8 inches here on you.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is now we're going to make 2 fists. And we're gonna put one over the top of your shoulder, the other one below, and I'm gonna try to measure. And what we want to do, if you can turn around real quick,
this way,
is we want to see if we can get within that 8-inch range. Right now you're looking around, 11, 12 inches. So kind of shake it loose, give it another shot, and we can do it both ways.
Okay.
And this will show you if you get that range, we have pretty good mobility. So we already know that.
So if you can match what it is, your distance of your hand, that's your mobility will equal out?
That is our standard that we will use.
Okay.
So it's kind of a personal test for everybody. So a smaller person will have a tighter range and they have shorter limbs.
Okay.
So it kind of works for everybody. What happens a lot of times is people have, maybe they'll get that range on one side, but the other side they're not anywhere close.
Right.
So you have this huge asymmetry, and we need to get some mobility through the back and through the shoulder so it all works together.
Okay.
Which is why we have this mat here on the floor.
All right.
And if you want to, either I could be the guinea pig or
you want me to lay down? Or you want
I think you're going to have actually your head facing that way and kind of on hands and knees.
Okay.
And what I want to do is I want to take this arm and put this hand behind your head. So right there, I want to take this elbow and push it through that hole you make right there, and then come the opposite way. So I want to bring this elbow up towards the ceiling if you can.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. So you're going to go through this rotation right here.
Okay.
I call this threading the needle. So you just want to take the elbow, thread the needle, and bring it right back up, open everything up. So we're going to get some mobility through here. By kneeling down on the floor, you're keeping your hips locked in place. You're not twisting through your lower back and just getting extra movement that we're not expecting.
Does this work in core at all?
It's stabilizing. Your quote-unquote core is stabilizing, ideally.
Okay.
And so just getting some mobility through your upper back. So this is one of these first things to get your shoulders ready for a shoulder workout.
Okay.
It could be considered a warm-up. For some people, for some it might be considered like a rehab or maybe a prehab sort of move. If there's some sort of shoulder pains you're not used to, you don't know what to do.
Okay.
See if you can get through that range. Ideally, you're going to go nearly 90 degrees up towards the ceiling. Most people don't have that mobility I've seen.
Right.
Because we're stuck in offices all day or computers. We're doing this. We're hunched over. We don't have that sort of movement.
Okay.
So assuming that your shoulders are okay now, we can move to a move called scaption. So if you want to hang on to these dumbbells, they're about 400 pounds each.
Wow.
So hang on tight.
And look at the brute strength of the guy.
There you go. So now we've got side raises everybody knows. We've got front raise everybody knows. But some people can't do those because there's shoulder pain. They have impingements. They have all kinds of problems.
Okay.
So the way we could avoid that in a lot of cases is take what's called a scaption move. You're about 45 degrees out with your thumbs up. So
it's thumbs up, okay.
Thumbs up, so 45 degrees. So that move right there, it's kind of splitting the difference between a side raise and a front raise.
I can feel this working, Joe.
You must pump the iron.
That's it.
Quick, get to the chopper if you want to live. All right, here we go. So now we're taking the pressure off the biceps tendon. We're allowing this movement to happen, and it allows your shoulders to be happier and actually move and get stronger.
Okay, and you have to be kind of careful of because I know you can really mess up your shoulders pretty quick.
Sometimes we need to move quickly, so I'm all for moving quickly. But if you have shoulder pain, obviously you want to go slower.
Right.
And the way I describe exercise for people who are starting out is if you've ever driven a car or a motorcycle with a clutch, you don't just pop the clutch and expect to drive smooth. You kind of find the gears. Then you could accelerate once you get moving.
Okay, I like that.
So just don't pop the clutch.
All right.
There you go.
Very good. Well, Joe, good to see you as always, buddy. We appreciate it. And you can get more.